Ramadan is a time of spiritual reflection, self-discipline, and a deep connection with family, friends, and faith. For many Muslims around the world, it's more than just refraining from food. It's an opportunity to reset, recharge, and grow spiritually. But for all the benefits, fasting from dawn to dusk can be physically demanding. So how can you ensure that your fast is not only fulfilling spiritually, but also healthy and sustainable? Let's break it down. First things first, ask yourself, am I in a healthy enough condition to fast? It might sound simple, but this is a question you should seriously consider before jumping into a month-long fast. If you're feeling unwell, or if you have underlying health conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart issues, it's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional before making that decision. Islam offers exceptions for people whose health might be at risk, so don't hesitate to listen to your body. Fasting may be challenging physically, especially if you're not used to the changes in your daily routine. For example, consider the difference between two 75-year-olds. One runs marathons and is physically active, while the other has diabetes and limited physical activity. The marathon runner might be able to fast without much issue, but for someone with health concerns, fasting could potentially lead to serious consequences. Always evaluate your personal health before committing to this spiritual journey. Next up, let's talk hydration. One of the biggest challenges of fasting is staying hydrated. You may think you're doing okay, but dehydration is a sneaky culprit that can affect your energy levels, concentration, and even your overall health. From dizziness and irritability to headaches and fatigue, dehydration can hit hard, especially in hot climates or if you're more active during the day. This is where smart hydration comes into play. The key is to hydrate before the fast begins. Start drinking water well before the sun rises. If possible, drink extra water during the days leading up to Ramadan. Think of it like training for a marathon. You wouldn't run the race without preparation, so why would you approach fasting unprepared? When the sun sets, don't just chug water because you feel thirsty. Aim to drink consistently throughout the evening. Experts recommend sipping water even when you're not thirsty. Also, consider continuing to hydrate during the night. You don't need to wait for sunset. Sipping water throughout the evening hours is a great way to ensure you're replenishing your body's fluids. But there's more to hydration than just water. Some of you might get bored with plain water, and that's totally okay. Try adding a little flavor to your hydration routine. You can squeeze in a bit of lemon, add some fresh mint, or even mix in a pinch of sea salt. This not only makes drinking water more enjoyable, but it can also help replenish electrolytes that you lose during the day. Another great way to stay hydrated is through high water content fruits and vegetables. Incorporating watermelon, cucumbers, or citrus into your pre-dawn meal can help you stay refreshed. But remember, while fruits and vegetables help, they're no substitute for the water you need to consume. Speaking of food, let's talk about what you're eating during suhoor, the pre-dawn meal. This meal is your fuel for the entire day of fasting, so you want to pack it with energy-boosting nutrients. Make sure you include a good balance of protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep you going throughout the day. Foods like eggs, avocados, Greek yogurt, protein waffles, and even overnight oats are excellent choices. They're nutrient-dense and will help keep your energy levels up during the long hours of fasting. Now let's not forget one of the most beloved and traditional foods during Ramadan, dates. These little powerhouses are packed with potassium, magnesium, and electrolytes, making them the perfect snack to break your fast. Not only do they replenish energy quickly, but they're also a great way to kickstart your digestive system after a long day of fasting. But here's a little pro tip. You don't have to stop with dates. There are plenty of other foods you can add to your meals to help maintain your energy levels. Foods like beans, lentils, and whole grains are great sources of complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, keeping you full longer. Add some healthy fats into the mix, like nuts or olive oil, and you've got yourself a balanced meal that will fuel you well into the evening. However, just as important as the physical aspects of fasting are the spiritual benefits. Fasting is about more than just abstaining from food. It's an opportunity for self-reflection, a time to strengthen your relationship with God, and a chance to practice gratitude for the blessings we often take for granted. As you make the physical adjustments to your routine, don't forget to take time for prayer, reflection, and self-discipline. Ramadan is about creating a balance between nourishing your body and nurturing your soul. At the end of the day, Ramadan is a sacred time, And it's important to approach it with respect for both your physical well-being and your spiritual growth. Remember to check in with yourself regularly. If you feel unwell, take a step back and reassess your approach. Islam provides flexibility for those who may not be able to fast, so it's okay to prioritize your health. So, what's the key takeaway here? If you're fasting this Ramadan, take care of your body, stay hydrated, and fuel up with energy-packed meals. Don't be afraid to get creative with your fluid intake and experiment with different hydration strategies to keep things interesting. And remember, it's not just about fasting. It's about connecting spiritually, finding balance, and taking responsible steps to ensure you make the most of this blessed month. Stay safe, stay healthy, and may your Ramadan be full of peace, blessings, and spiritual growth.